So I think we were just talking about how we're feeling about the vote specifically, and I think a lot of people are really frustrated. I mean, we have a lot of mixed emotions from different groups, but I think everyone has kind of like careful optimism, I think, is how people are feeling, is what I'm sensing. And we were talking about, it's very unfortunate. The one unfortunate piece about this is that Graff just announced that we will for sure see all the families on Monday. It's troubling to frame it that way just because we haven't voted on the contract yet. So we were talking, I think that there's a way as a leader to say it in a healthy way, to say, hey, I really hope, my hope is that the teachers will step up and vote yes for this because we feel like we struck a really good deal. And my hope is that we can do that so we can see families at school on Monday. But instead it's twisted in a way because it's framed in a way that puts pressure on the union. Now the union members have to decide now, do we vote? If we vote with our conscience to vote no, now we have to vote under the pressure of disappointing the families and taking away that promise that was already given to them. And I think that's a really sneaky tactic. It's a sneaky political tactic that's kind of gross to me, I think. You know, I don't think I don't see the necessity to frame it that way. I think that there's a lot of people in the community that want us to vote with our hearts, that want us to vote how we strongly feel in our hearts. They wouldn't want us to vote yes if what we're fighting for isn't really there. There's a lot of people in the community that wouldn't want us to vote against our hearts and what we are driven by.
The other thing too is that we're voting now, expecting we're going to have something coming in the future as well, hoping that this is not an end point.
Exactly. That's really, really interesting that you brought that up, because here's another thing that has been in our discussion circles this morning. There's this talk about soft raises. So we work 190, as I understand it, 196 days on our contract. But like Bloomington, for example, works 180 days on their contract. Or St. Paul works 187 days on their contract. We work 196 days on our contract. Now, I like to be busy. I like to work. So I'm not really looking for less time to work, because I like what I do. I'm not really asking for that. But if the district can't come up and pay us more, they could take off days that they're requiring us to work, and it's kind of a soft raise. It's like we're getting a raise, without them paying us more. Well, in our discussions among strike captains, we were saying, I was proposing or advocating, well, why don't we take that soft raise? Well, if you take that soft raise, you're kind of giving in. You're kind of saying, we're okay with you not paying us more. We're okay with that. We'll take the soft raise. And it's more powerful to reject the soft raise and say, no, you need to be paying us more. The soft raise is not good enough. And if we accept that now, they will remember in the next contract that we accepted a soft raise. So I thought that was interesting. That was a personal learning. Like, I get, how we all learn and grow from this process. That was the thing that I learned, is we might not get everything now, but we are positioning ourselves for the next time we have to go through this and come to the table to fight for a fair contract for everybody involved. So we have to position ourselves for a healthy fight next time.